Okay, so here's what it looks like, basic setup of it. Your equations are going to look like this. Now, this right here is the basic inside piece right here. When you start getting a negative out in front, you know that that means it's going to be a reflection. When A is negative, you're going to reflect the graph over the x-axis. This guy right here is the up or down, and that's called the midline. So at y equals that number, that's where the middle of your graph is going to be. But as long as you do any shifts up or down last, shifting up or down, whoops, last. I can't stress that enough. If you try and do it before, the reflection doesn't work out. Okay, here's a big one. We've got 2 sine of x. That's our basic one. I'm ignoring the negative because that's going to be a reflection, which we'll deal with that later, and that's going to be an orange. And then we've also got to deal with this plus 1, and we'll deal with that later. That means we're going to move everything up 1. But let's get our basic picture up there. So y equals 2 sine of x. Now my amplitude is 2, and my period is 2 pi over 1, or just 2 pi. All right, again, we're with sine. Sine starts at the origin on the x-axis, and it ends at its period out here at 2 pi. And then halfway in between, you get another intercept. We've got our maximum here and our minimum there. I'm not going to connect the dots on that one. I'm just going to leave it the dots, just so that mine doesn't get all muddled. So, reflection. It's an orange now. The intercepts do not change. This maximum up here is going to become a minimum, and this minimum becomes a maximum. So now I'm at this point right here. This is after my reflection. And I only have one thing left. That is to move that guy up. So I'm going to take every single point and redo it one step up. And then you connect the dots. We reflected it, so it's upside down now. And that one is the final graph. Okay, cosine. Let's do the same thing. Start with purple. This right here is my basic function. So first thing I'm going to do is graph y equals cosine of 2x. It's got an amplitude of 1 and a period of 2 pi over 2, which is our b right here, or pi. All right, basic graph of cosine starts at a maximum at its amplitude. Let's see, the period is pi, so we're going to go out to pi because that's where it ends, and it ends at a maximum. Exactly halfway in the middle, it has a minimum, and then the other 2 points are intercepts. Okay, there's that one. Whoops, I'm just going to leave the dots so I don't have too much going on. All right, this right here is the reflection. So I'm going to take every point that's a maximum and make it a minimum. Intercept stays the same. Flip him over to the other side. Intercept. Flip him over. And there's the reflected one. Last but not least, we're going to move it, and everything's going to go up 1, go up 1, 1. Okay, and then this guy goes up here. What happened to my pen? Right up to there. This one up to there. There. We're going to draw our final picture. And that would be our final graph.